I see a lot of videos going around talking about this mimic, a lot of these mimic videos, and a lot of people think it's not real. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these people that says believe everything you hear on the internet. I'm not saying that at all. But my parents' house is very haunted. It's in Germantown, Ohio, and I went through a period there for a really long time where stuff happened 5 or 6 years ago for about a year straight. And this is the mimic experiences that I had, which are a little different than the ones that I seen. And my parents' room was across the hall, and then my room was down the hall, and the bathroom was in the middle. And there'd be times where, just like the other videos I've seen, my mom's voice and my dad's voice would be clear as day, saying Casey, Casey. And I would go out there, and there would either be nobody out there, obviously. Other times, we had a really, really creepy basement. And whenever I'd be downstairs in the living room, I'd hear my name being called out very faintly. And I would go, searching for it, and it would be at the top of my stairs. Every time I'd get closer, it'd be like it was down in the basement. So I would start. It would keep getting me to lure a little bit farther and a little bit farther, and I would get halfway down the stairs, and like this fear of this gut punch of fear would hit me. It was like the most dread feeling. Like, all the sensories in your body's telling you don't go any farther. And a couple times I would go back up the stairs, like trying to hurry back the other way, and it felt like the voices were getting closer and closer, like they're running behind me up the steps. It was scary as hell. But this is one that I don't see very often that happened to me. Was the most memorable times was when I was in my room. It sounded like my stepdad, who's like my dad and my mom, it sounded like he was killing her. In like horror movies when someone's getting like brutally murdered, the screams and all that, and please stop, that kind of stuff. That's what I was hearing. It was my dad killing my mom. And I would run out of the room as fast as I could, trying to save my mom or see what's going on. And I'd turn the corner, and they would just be standing there. It'd be one or the other, just standing there talking or not saying a word, or sometimes nobody would be out there. And I haven't seen any scenarios like that online, but that's personally what would happen to me, and it happened all the time. I would shoot out of my room, eyes this big, like looking around, and nothing be going on, or there'd be nobody there. And it really does make you feel like you're going crazy, man, but that's my experience. If anybody else has had any crazy experiences like that, let me know, because the stuff's real, man. I'm not telling you believe everything you see on the internet, but the paranormal stuff, man, if you don't believe in it, it's real, man. That's all I gotta say.